3:13.07 seconds. That's the time to beat. Belongs to Bailey Rail. Did that in the prior heat. This is the third of 4 heats, and it is Danielle Brandon who is out front early.
Oh my goodness!
This is almost too easy for Danielle Brandon. Sub 2 minutes for Danielle Brandon.
Yes, I would like to report a crime because Danielle Brandon just murdered this event.
It will be interesting for Brandon. She told us coming into this, it's fun to be hunted. It's fun to perform with a target on your back. She's got one right here.
And she is going to absolutely demolish the top time. Danielle Brandon takes test number 3 in convincing fashion.
Danielle Brandon racing ahead, but Danielle Brandon, how about the comeback?
There it is.
And Brandon has it.
What a recovery for Danielle Brandon.
Going to the CrossFit Games for as long as I have doesn't necessarily feel as long as one would think. I feel like I'm learning so much every year. I know what it takes, how to get better at things, but the sport is just so hard. You can never be too sure or too confident in what you're good at because there's just usually somebody who's always better. Call him Stinky. Actually, I call him Stinky so much, and I didn't know this, but somebody at the gym, like this other guy that I work out with, they were like, I walked away and they were like, is her dog's name really Stinky? And he's like, no. My name is Danielle Brandon. We are in Tampa, Florida, and this will be my 7th CrossFit Games.
Is this a typical
Yes.
start to the day?
Yes.
This is the consistency you like?
Yeah. Like even, like that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, that's good.
Yeah.
That's really good, but that's still fine. So. Oh, and couch is in his spot. Really, the whole couch is his bed. Cash, he's a mini schnauzer. He is sassy, stubborn. He's kind of too smart for his own good, I think. He runs things. I try not to let him run me too much. Oh, that's the content we wanted. Really? He's demanding of my attention. He's demanding of other people's attention. Yeah, he loves being in the center of attention, honestly. Are you okay? Could be worse. Oh, ew. This is the stuff they really wanted.
Yeah, this is the life of a CrossFit Games athlete right here.
The greenie. I'm just imagining how funny it is that like, I'm just like this solo girl, just living alone, and like all the other people you guys have done, like Dallin, Jason, they all got they're all booed up.
But you are booed up. You're booed up with Cash.
That is true. I'm like, yeah, I'm just taking care of my dog. He's on the couch. I think I'm sassy and stubborn, yes. I like to think I'm too smart for my own good. Hopefully people would say that. He loves attention. I don't necessarily love attention. Do I think I demand attention unintentionally? Sure. Yes.
My name is Anikha Greer. I am from Prince Edward Island, Canada. I am currently living in Miami, Florida, and this will be my first year at the CrossFit Games.
This is supposed to be a just add water mix, but I'm for sure gonna put a banana in it because this looks not good. Oh, you guys are being such good girls. You're so good girls. You're so pretty. Oh my goodness, I just love them.
I have 2 dogs. My chocolate lab Zoe, I've had since she was 6 weeks old, very small. And Stella, our pitty staffy mix, is the newest addition to the family. She is 1 year old. Stelly, bring me monkey. No, go get monkey. Go get monkey. Stella, hey, numbnuts, go get monkey. Go get it. Zoe, you go get monkey. You're the smart one. There we go. Oh, that's not monkey, but it's okay. I love when people, they're like, oh, what are your, like, you know how everybody has like 100 names for their dog? You don't just call them like Stella, they have like 100 nicknames. Mine is no, stop that, don't do that, desist.
Go away. Shut up. It's all endearingly, only because she doesn't really speak English. Right, dumbass? Yeah, you're my good dumbass. I used to just eat strawberries, yogurt, and granola, and I realized that's not enough carbs. Yeah. Flaxseed. I used to give my horses flaxseed for their coats. I've never had flaxseed as a human being.
So you're a horse girl?
Yeah. Can you not tell by how off-putting and weird I am? Yeah, I've been a horse girl since I was 3. That's when I started. Can you not tell by the painting on my wall too?
Wait, what? Oh, yep.
But yeah, no, I started riding when I was 3. And then I did it until basically I started CrossFit full time. And I competed for a while. I did show jumping. Not the Western kind, the English kind. No, I suck at making pancakes. That's embarrassing. The middle's like uncooked, but it's like burned. This is awful. That's so terrible. Joey, do you want burnt pancake? You want a piece of burnt pancake? You can smell it. Sit, spin, sit, lay down. Good job.
It's my first day back after like a deload week, so nothing should be too crazy today. Except these knee sleeves, but come on. It's always so hard.
How often do you wash your knee sleeves?
Actually, these are a new pair, but if you asked about my old pair, I don't know, I maybe wash them once, maybe. I'll like wear them, and then after I'm like, oh, like every time like my face is near my knee, I'm like, what's that smell? And I'm like, oh, fucking knee sleeve. That's how you know it's time. We are at CrossFit Hyde Park in Hyde Park of Tampa. I came to visit, met Marta, met a good friend, and then saw that there was just a good group of athletes here. It's, I would say, one of the more competitive gyms here. Obviously a great space, so it's quite easy to do training when there's classes going on. Just good space, good environment. Huh, okay.
So what was that video that you were watching?
I don't really know what the video was. Elle didn't send a very good screen recording. But I think he just said we have to practice it with the bleats rope, but I don't even know how to size it. I've been with Coach Elle for 2 years now, and this will be my second CrossFit Games with him. When we had like a little trial period, he just passed the test. He did really well. He listened. We could work together really well. You know, I've been doing this now, what, like 7 years? I've been doing this 7 years full time, 7 years full time. So I like to think I know what I'm talking about. So it was nice to bring my knowledge and also his knowledge, and we work well together in that way. Yeah, it's not just like a plate, listen to your coach. We kind of collab.
We are at Peak 360. I am warming up. I'm gonna start training soon. It's so humid. I feel like I'm breathing water right now. It is brutal in here right now. You're a baby face right now.
What's up? Trying to be like you know? Be soft
Fresh
and
shaved.
beautiful and look like a princess.
So Guido, Trinidad, and Virginia, Trinidad, are the owners of Peak. Guido is a CrossFit Games athlete, former individual, now masters. Yeah, they own the gym. They've really taken me in.
You know, she's been close for so many years, and we've witnessed, at least the last 2 years, like the heartbreaking last final workout where it was like, is she in, is she not? And it came down to like a point. She works so hard, she's so consistent, she's got a great attitude. We're excited. It's finally her time. She deserves it.
So for about a third of my life, 7 years, I've tried to qualify for the CrossFit Games as a teenager, now as an individual, and failed. And this year was the first year I was able to break through and qualify. In 2018, that was the first year I was old enough to sign up for the Open. I was 14. In the Open, I placed 10th. Age group online qualifiers come around. I have a no rep on a rope climb. I end up in 21st. They take 20, so 1 point. 2019, the next year, I have to age up. They cut the spots from 20 to 10. I come 15th, I believe. So more motivation for 2020. I got a lot fitter. I finally broke through, qualified for the CrossFit Games, finally, and they canceled them due to COVID. So that was a tough way to end my teenage career. 2021 is my first year as an individual. I'm 17. I made the semifinal and then ended up being one spot out. So 2022, I'm thinking like this is the year I break through. I had such a close year last year. I've gotten so much fitter. I come top 20 in the world in the open. And then quarterfinals, I have a score submission mishap. I don't get my last score in. I don't get to go to semifinals. My year's ended. That almost made me quit. That was so heartbreaking. 2023, that's when I moved to Miami.
These athletes were separated by just 3 points. Paige Semenza!
That was so hard. I come back again, 2024, and I think because of all of the years and all of the compounding, I felt like 2024 had to be my year. Like I had to qualify last year or else I was never going to.
The 11th qualifying spot by 1 point. Lexi Neely.
I think after that first event, I didn't feel like I deserved to go last year because I knew something wasn't right in my head. And that was the closest I've ever been to just giving it up. And I put a lot of work in on my brain and making my brain a better place to live. And it paid off a lot, I think. This year, I've been so different than I have any other year. I compete differently. I just carry myself differently. I'm so much better. And I think that's a big reason why I was able to break through this year.
What's happening right now? Where are we?
We're at the dog park, Cash's hangout spot. It's Cash's time. I know it seemed like it's been all about me all day today, but now it's Cash time. Yeah, but he's, as you can tell, he brings his boss attitude here as well. If you just pay attention.
So what are we doing?
We got to the park. Now we are making our way through Mosquito Alley to get to the big opening. I don't have a chuck it, so I've got to use my arm, unfortunately, but it's ball time. It's ball time. I didn't even throw it. Like
You didn't even throw it.
dummies! So after training yesterday, the puppies needed to kill some energy, so we took them to a really beautiful park close to my house. You just missed it. Oh my God, you are dumb. Yay, good girls! Good girls! Good girls!
Cash, don't. Oh, Cash, come on, man. Cash, you're being bad. Did you see him just straight up kiss in the water bowl?
Oh yeah, that's his. What do you mean? Yesterday he peed on a dog. I'm making him seem like such a naughty dog. That dog is his. I don't know. Your dog is now my dog's.
Stella is like a linebacker. Like she's got the most forced fumbles in puppy NFL because like she will body other dogs and she does not care. Like she doesn't feel pain. Like she'll do anything to get that ball. Oh yeah. You're just a couple of happy dogs.
What's the music that you like to listen to?
You know, I keep going like country, but I keep going back to the Morgan Wallen's album still. It's just so good. And I listen to like a lot of music in the car. So I'm not listening to it outside the car as much, so most people will probably listen to this album a shit ton. I'm not quite over it yet.
I only get so much free reign here because everybody hates my music. I would love to listen to heavy metal, but I'm not allowed because it makes people uncomfortable. No, but I get it because like country makes me uncomfortable. Like when people put country on, I'm like, oh, it just like makes me angry.
Do you like Morgan's new album?
Yeah, Morgan Wallen I really like.
Yeah.
I asked because Anikha went on a rant on how she doesn't like country.
No, she doesn't. She's like metal, right?
But I understand how people feel when I put on like heavy metal because it makes them feel that way. But they're allowed to play country. But I guess I'm in the minority.
Oh man, I'm so sorry that I missed everything fun.
You didn't miss everything fun. I'm still squatting heavy.
That's good.
I haven't even done the hardest Metcon yet.
Perfect.
And I still have step-ups and pulls.
All right, count me in for the rest of it. Boom.
What did you say?
We've filmed 2 of these together before, you and I.
Two of what?
2 of these Road to the Games
Yeah.
pieces. I think our first one was in California in 2015.
Yeah.
And then another one a year or 2 after that
Yeah.
here at Peak.
How does it feel to be in your third road to the games?
Well, it's very different this time around. It's cool to be just a little side feature and have a friend of mine that I've been able to train with and see grow to this level. That's super fulfilling in a very different way, which is cool. So I'm proud of her and excited to be a small part of the journey in a different way. Yeah, it's cool.
So another reason that I had moved here to Miami was to train with Noah Ohlsen.
How many CrossFit Games workouts have you done with sleds or something?
I want to say 1 per games probably.
Yeah.
So let's say 10-ish. Was it 2014 or 15? I think Rich and Josh had like the epic finish at the end. I wasn't a part of that, unfortunately, but I was there doing the workout, just not featured at the finish line.
Josh Bridges will not quit. Neither will Rich Froning. Josh Bridges,
So Noah Ohlsen, from pure CrossFit standpoint, I think is actually the most consistent CrossFit athlete in history. He's never been cut at any of the games, which is insane. He's podiumed, he's come second, he's worn the leader jersey, he's been 10 or 11 times in a row. Like, ridiculous stats as an athlete, but I mean, also as a human, he's changed me in a lot of ways.
What it takes to make it to the CrossFit Games is being really consistent every day in training, showing up for training. I know what it takes. I've lived it for 6 years now. Like, I don't feel like maybe a veteran. I think I love to train. I genuinely love to see progress in training. I think I like being in the gym more than I do performing. I watched the one Road to the Games and I actually listened to Jason and him talking about training and how it is a majority of what we do. So if you don't really love that, then it's gonna be a really long year.
I trained unhappy for a very long time, and I mean, in a lot of ways it was very beneficial because it taught me a lot. It made me very tough, it made me gritty. I learned how to work without, a carrot to chase right in front of me. So being in the sunshine, having a training partner like Noah who pushes me but also makes sure that I'm not taking things too seriously. Without it, I think I wouldn't train as well, honestly.
Good job.
Tell me what's happening right now.
We're making guac.
Yeah.
Bison bowls, but with freaking guac. Just ground bison, yeah. I like it just a little better than beef.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just haven't been lately.
You could be any animal. What would you be?
Ooh, a turtle. Yeah, I already knew my answer. I thought about it. Like a sea turtle, because I don't think they have like any predators and they live for like so long.
Yeah.
Like also Cruz from, is that his name? Cruz? From
Finding Nemo?
Finding Nemo?
Yeah.
So chill. Like he's living a chill life. Yeah, everybody came over and I made them my bison bowl. Rice, bison, a guac bottom layer with salsa, lakey salt, lime juice, and the chips. You gotta dip the chips in it. Yeah. Obviously not a quiet home to come into.
Are athletes doing this? The athletes are getting their meal prep. They're getting it brought to them. They have people cooking for them. They're not hosting dinner parties.
Only Danielle.
Yeah, I do. I do like to have people over. It's fun. I know how good it feels to be over at somebody else's house and feel like you're a part of something, you're just hanging out. It's always nice to hang out with friends and not to be alone all the time, I feel like I am a pretty, in the gym, I don't get to socialize a ton. So I think outside the gym, it's nice to just have chill time with good company.
Useless. Useless fucking backhand. So we played some pickleball. I played like crap. I'm sure his whole footage has to be bleeped out, but it was still fun. We had a lot of fun.
It's a good thing your backhand's as useless as mine.
Manny is my boyfriend. He's the best. He's been so beneficial to my life in so many ways. He's assistant coach to Max. He helps him. They've gotten to do a couple competitions together, and it's actually a really fun dynamic. It works really well. No, he trains with me every day he can. He's a nurse, so he works 3 days a week, but on the days he doesn't work, he trains with me as much as he can. I'm so grateful and lucky to have.
Damn, Val's just fucking so
You've gotten better. Props to you.
I know. Oh, God. So bad. I'm sorry, baby. Love you. Can you help?
It's like a horse trotting.
I'll get random people like on the internet send me videos of hobby horsing. Once I post one thing about like having rode horses, and I'll get random people on the internet sending me clips of like competitive hobby horsing. They were like, "This you?" I'm like, "I don't even know you. Like, you don't know me."
Some beautiful horse competitions. They're such gentle creatures. Sorry, that sounds messed up maybe.
Yeah, like the girls that do it aren't like unathletic. Like they jump really well. The problem is the stick between their legs and them pretending it's like a real horse. So the CrossFit Games posted a video of Ali Scuds doing some very nice crossover dubs, and they said, "Have you guys been practicing?" So I think it's safe to assume we shall be doing some crossover dubs at the games, but. Would I have ever had it this short?
Wait, what did you say?
I'm just cursing. Just like, what the fuck is wrong with this thing?
That's like the maddest I've seen you so far.
Oh. It's just so short for no reason. It clearly got made specifically for crossovers. Like, no, bad. That was like fucking 4 reps.
You're mad because these ropes are bad?
Yes. I will get mad, but like in a productive way. Like
yes.
I'll still figure it out. I'm just gonna be mad.
Yeah.
What keeps me going after all of the pain and heartbreak that this journey has brought me, I think is I do just have this gut feeling that I'm meant to do this and that I am going to be special in some way. I can bring something special to the space. I have the capacity to be really good, and I just have this feeling that it's what I'm meant to do, and I love it. I do love it. That outweighs all of the pain. I think 2022 was really the peak of my confidence and fitness. I believe I'm more fit than that year, but it's been the confidence that's taken the longest to get back. But I am more well-rounded, I'm more fit, and my confidence is back. So it's just gonna take a good, perfect weekend. Just good execution, not a lot of highs, not a lot of lows, which I have proved in the past to be able to do. I've learned to accept that my idea of how things should go means nothing. The grand plan in my head that I made when I was 14 means nothing. And so yeah, that is my end goal, but the time frame on that, the journey that will be, until that point, I don't know. And that's kind of the fun part, is I get to live through all of that. My goal is always, I want to make it to the CrossFit Games. And then when I get there, I want to make sure I'm the fittest version of myself, and that puts me on the podium. Awesome. If it puts me top 10, then I'm probably like, fuck, do we need to get better? Was I the fittest version? What's going on? Yeah, I could win the CrossFit Games. Yeah, of course, yeah, I want to win. I want to be the best at this.